Yeah. Also, if any of you guys have suggested killers, games, etc., that you want me to play or check out or anything like that, let me know, because I'm willing to check them out. Alright, now I've added on, so I'll have to add more on. I think I'm going to take, yeah, Vista Gem. So we're going to start trapping up windows and things like that here. Or at least I'm going to heavily protect this side of the map, I should say. Because that's how I play this map. I'm going to cut it in two. And then after that, we cut it in a quarter. It's like, I don't actually care if they take this gen by the end of things. I just don't want them to take it yet. So we push them to their side of the map. That's fine. I know this may seem like an odd way of playing, but I don't actually know how to play this map, if that shows. So I'm playing it how I think I should, and probably not how I should. I'm going to go get my traps from over here. This one I definitely don't want them taken, so we're going to chase them off of us and maybe get it down here. Nope. I've yet to trap this building, that's why I was going to get traps. We'll just trap the pallet for now. We got footsteps over here. They're going back into our web. They had trap. Down them. What are you doing? Down that one. Take the pallet. They vault it. They're all over this down, so I can't really pick them up. Yep. So I guess that was technically an efficient way to play this match. Oh. Someone had Unbreakable. Which is fine. I still have so much pressure from having all 4 of them down. We downed them again. And this Nia already used their Unbreakable, so... Yeah. So apparently my strategy of taking us out of the map does work. It just took me a while to figure out that's the strategy I had to use. GG for these gamers. Might have killed him too fast to get a good score. Oops. Let's go see if that one gamer was live so we can go say GG to him. Oh. So let's keep on going. But no, probably splitting the map in half and then breaking down that. I know my previous strategy, which you'll hear about later on. Or hear about if you watch some of my live streams. Not later on. Technically later on, because I'll upload the video eventually. Anyway. Basically, it was to try to put traps down at random and have a wider web to have more pressure, but it didn't seem like that was working for me because, well, it wasn't. So instead, what I do is I just split the map in half and then take half the map and place traps there. And then as I get done with half that map, I split into a quarter and take a 3-gen. Which you're probably saying, yeah, duh, obviously that's how you're supposed to play Kill It. Yeah, it takes some of us longer to figure out. Oh. This is going to be an awkward map shape, so we're going to take this 3 gen, I think. Or try to. Probably won't end up that way. Badham is just a really weird shaped map. In my personal opinion, that doesn't mean it's a bad map, it's just weirdly shaped. We'll take this chase. Ba-ba. They drop pallet. Push him off gen. Ah, I missed that swing. Plane is already going downhill. It's fine. I don't care about that gem. There we go. Okay, I guess I can't go over that easily that way. Oh. He must have used Thaumaturgy? Or he was already one hit from the trap, one or the other. Probably the first one. Or sorry, probably the second one. He did get hit by the trap. I'm a little bit stupid today. Don't mind me. You'd expect after I played so many hours of Trapper, I would know how Trapper's traps work, but nah. Now we're going to patrol these gens, because I want to keep a close eye on this one, because it was barely progressed. I also want to keep an eye on this one. Not because I necessarily want to keep it, but because it might become useful to me. Yep, you're on the outs. Outs don't have much for you. And then, ooh, you went right into kill shack. Crap. Yep. That's why we grab Killer Shack. I know this isn't the most exciting way to play Trapper, the best way to play Trapper. You know, I can't... Well, I don't know if it's the best way to play Trapper or not. But it's what has been working for me so far. Alright. I guess I can't see scratch marks in that area, that's annoying. We're gonna let her go. Yep. We're just gonna come down here and pop this instead. That goes down. Throw a trap here. Gonna go back and patrol our gens real fast. The gens we want to keep, that is. Gotcha. Oh, I caught another. And I'm trying to explain what I'm doing as I do it so you guys can hopefully try and understand my thought process. Even though my thought process is kind of simple, unga bunga, keep 3 gens. But things like this is why we need to patrol, because they nearly had that gen done. Because they were all 3 on it. Now we're going to go back, make sure they stay off of it. We're going to trap this window. Replace that one. I'm not going to tunnel her out yet. Instead, we're going to go after this guy, who I heard. Okay, they've all been hooked once. And that generator has regressed by quite a bit. And now it's blocked, which will allow me to break pallet, actually grab a couple more traps to throw over here. They never expect to see me over here because I've been by the 3 gen. You laugh, but that is... I don't pop out of my trap web very often because why would I? Thus, when I do, it can catch them off guard. And we put pressure... Oh, nope, this gen's still regressing. Someone's going to try to get this totem done. No? Okay. I thought that's exactly where they're heading. Try to save him. Once you got your web, then you're honestly really good to go. You're in a good spot. Which is rare for a trapper. Not to have your web, but to actually be in a good spot. Okay, that was just one of the, obliviousness. Check this gen. Gen is clean. Yoink, we're going to go back to our 3 gen. We're going to check this middle generator because they've been trying to pop that one for a little bit. Okay, now they're trying to pop the far one. They hit the trap. And this is why I kept that House of Pain generator, because now I kind of have a 4 gen, even if it's not the strongest 4 gen, and I really don't care about that one at the end of the day. It is indeed still a 4 gen. Alright, they're leaving the web. We can snuff the totem. No magic for you. And honestly, Ruin has been putting in work. See, they're back on this gem. I'm going to try to push them off before they... Yep. You got pushed off before I could beat it or complete it. So I'm going to have to kind of hover around this gen for a little while. I hear someone that's injured. Okay, they're on the other side of the fence. We'll go ahead and take that. One less person is one less person I have to take track of. And the huge plus about this strategy is I don't have to play around the main building. Okay, it's going down. Went down by like 25. That's how much I have to still do. Which should be enough time for me to check on this gen up here. Okay, see? That's why we check on this gen up here. He heads towards House of Pain. He's going to hit that trap, hopefully, and then get yoinked. Yep. Trap, yoink. There's a second person down. Now, even if we do lose our 3-gen here, they're already in such a bad spot. I've made so much momentum, and I still have another 3-gen. It's just a different 3-gen. Basically what I did was I gave myself a backup plan. That's now 50%. I keep setting that one off myself. I need to go down here and replace this trap or rearm it. And yeah, this is primarily what Trapper strategy is nowadays. I guess it's kind of what's always been. There's someone here. We're going to see if we can't chase them into our web instead of away from it. No, they don't want to go into our web. Oh, well. They might be forced to here. Yeah, see. So they're heading towards it anyway. Did they hit that trap? Nope. Oh, they also didn't try to throw pallet. They can get around it, but if they want pallet, it's kind of rough to get around. Now, can you play Trapper more aggressively? Yes, you can. You can definitely, like, hunt people down with it and, you know, look and search. I just find this, if you don't mind the game links, the easiest way to play Trapper. It's slow, but it works. I'm sure there's going to be like 100 Trapper that tells you to play a different way. But you should probably listen to him if